Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. And you may notice it may sound a bit nasally. I've got a bit of a cold going on, so do bear with me. Now, there is a man called Adam Graham, but many will know him by the alternative name of Isla Bryson. He likes to pretend that he's a woman, although this pretense only started after he was arrested and charged with the R of two women. It's because obviously he doesn't want to go to a man's jail. He wants to spend time in a woman's jail in case, people don't like what he is. And it'd be easier for him in the woman's jail. So, out comes the lippy and he calls himself Isla. But this doesn't wash. And it was a big outrage. And he has found himself now in a man's jail. And you can see why he didn't want to go to a man's jail. Because the real men inside are now threatening him and abusing him, and nobody cares. And he's complaining that nobody cares. And he's also complaining about a lack of money. Well, oh dear. What a shame. Move on. Don't care. Really don't care. I don't think anyone cares. Anyway, we'll look at this article, see what's going on, and see why he is exactly where he needs to be. Here goes. So, Isla Bryson, let's call him Adam Graham, man charged in connection with hate crime. I don't know how they can define it as a hate crime simply because you've got a problem with someone who does that to women. Maybe the man has got a wife or a girlfriend, a mother, a daughter, sister, close friend who's a woman, and objects to men who do this to women. It wouldn't necessarily be a hate crime. It would merely be, the sort of thing that you're going to get in a man's prison, where real men will stand up against weirdos and sickos like Adam Graham. Anyway, a man has been charged in connection with the alleged threatening and abusive behaviour towards transgender double R of women, Adam Graham. Oh dear, I don't care. Do you care? Nobody cares. I keep saying it, nobody cares. You couldn't do enough to that man that would make me give a shit, to put it bluntly. Police Scotland confirmed they were acting after receiving a report of a hate crime at HMP Edinburgh. Bryson, or Graham, we will call him, was jailed for 8 years in February after being convicted of R-ing a woman in Clydebank in 2016 and another in Drumchapel in 2019. The 31-year-old committed the offences while known as Adam Graham and still is known as Adam Graham. He is still a man. Bryson only began identifying as a woman after being charged, as I mentioned, and has not legally changed gender, although he is taking hormones and requesting surgery. I hope it's bottom surgery. I hope he's having his ghoulies off. That'll stop him ever committing this crime again. Following the conviction, one victim said she was sure the accused was faking it and had chosen to change gender as an easy way out. Even Bryson's estranged wife, or Adam Graham's estranged wife, also reportedly stated it was a sham for attention. It was a sham so that he could serve time in a woman's prison where he wasn't likely to get attacked physically by the inmates, put it that way. As well as the sentence, which was backdated to January 24, and extended supervision, Bryson has also been placed on the SO register indefinitely. The case sparked outrage after Bryson was initially housed in Cornton Vale, Scotland's only female prison. There's no way a man with his bits intact should ever be placed in a woman's prison, especially a man who's convicted of those particular crimes. It's like putting the fox in the hen house. Truly is. A backlash led to the attacker being moved to Barlinnie and forced to a change in policy, with all newly convicted or remanded transgender prisoners now initially kept in an establishment commensurate with their birth gender, regardless of their crime or legal gender. It's simple. If they've got balls, they go in a man's prison. End of story. You simply do a blood test on conviction, not beforehand, but on conviction. A simple gender test is occurred, and it isn't what you want to be. Your gender isn't what you define it as. It is based on your physical, biological sex. And it doesn't matter if you put your lippy on, call yourself Susan and wear an A-line dress. If you were born male, you go into a man's prison. You can become very amusing for the men in there. It gives them something to do. But that's the risk you take when you break the law. In a letter sent to the Sunday Mail, and this is where we have to take a little step through reality. In a letter sent to the Sunday Mail, Bryson said, I'm not doing too good, he said, because of the abuse from staff members and all because I'm transgender and other prisoners too. No, it's because you're an aura of women. Nothing to do with you being transgender. This jail is full of transphobic people. The police are involved because of the abuse to do with my gender. People won't stop being transphobic. No. You are a man. You are legally a man. You are physically and biologically a man. You are, in the eyes of the law, a man. You are, in the eyes of the justice system, a man. And you haven't even changed your gender by your gender certificate, so you're still a man. And you still got all your physical bits intact. You're a man. Cut it with the transphobic shit that you only started after you were charged because you thought you'd get an easy time in prison. And now you have to live with it. Tough titties. A Police Scotland spokesman told the PA, this press association, around 11 a.m. on Thursday the 8th of June 2023, we received a report of a hate crime at HMP prison. A 24-year-old man has been charged in connection with threatening and abusive behaviour, and a report will be submitted to the Procurator Fiscal. I don't know who this 24-year-old man is. I'd like to shake his hand. Well done. It isn't a hate crime. It is someone who just doesn't like people who are women. In the letter, Bryson also asked the paper for £1,000 for an interview. If you want to interview me, it will cost you £1,000. If you refuse, then that's on you. I am not doing it for free, so you can twist my words. So take it or leave it, your choice. Think we'll leave it, that's fine. He said, if you accept, then please hand the money in to the staff in the prison. I have put a visit request slip in, so you can fill out the slip and let me know what day suits you. He added, whatever I say, you'll make me out to be a monster. Before adding, so this way I'll get something out of it. Nobody has to make you out to be a monster. You are a monster. Ask your victims. You're a monster. You're a weird monster who thinks that dressing like a woman is going to give you an easier time. How's that working out in prison? Are you enjoying all the extra sex you're getting? I do hope so. There'll be a lot more of it. Anyway, I shall finish there, round off and come up. So there he is, feeling a bit sorry for himself because the nasty man said something. How do you think those women felt? Eh? He doesn't like it, does he? He doesn't like it when it happens to him. Boot's on the other foot now. I hope that boot's going in hard and often. Anyway, I'm not going to waste any more time on it. Thank you very much for listening. If you like what you see here on the channel, do please hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, leave a like, leave a comment. Please share the video. And until next time, stay safe, stay well, and let's hope Adam Graham gets all that's coming to him. Bye.